G'day. Just need to tell you a story. I went and got some remedium massage. I found online, remedial massage, yes, New South Wales 2582, Australia, Earth, Solar System, Universe, Milky Way Galaxy. I made an appointment for 4:30 p.m. yesterday, that fateful time. The first thing I noticed as I walked through the door was that nobody was there because the receptionist was on a break. So I filled out the form. I had to lean over the desk and I got one of the red pens and I filled out the form and I thought, this red pen is red. Ooh. The remedial massage lady came out and she was fabulous. Her name was Olga. Her name really wasn't Olga. It was actually something else, but I'm going to keep it secret because she's an axe murderer. The second thing I noticed, she had a skeleton. And I said, that skeleton seems a little confusing, a little scary. It has the proportions of an adult and the size of a child. And it was missing an arm. What did she do with the other arm? She said it was armless. Isn't he handsome? And that was the first red flag. Just like the colour of the pen I used to fill out the form. But then I explained to her that I had a concussion and I needed some help, to loosen up the muscles. So she said, I'll do some light massage, some gentle massage on your back, neck and shoulders, but I won't touch the cranial and I won't do any invasive sacral cranial massage brain treatment therapy. Because that'll hurt my concussion, okay? So I was like, yeah, that's totally fine. Olga, you look after me. So she said, okay, have you ever had a massage before? And she said, no, I did. I said, yes, I've had a massage before. I don't know if she's had a massage before. She's the massager, not the massagee. As the massagee, I said, yes, I have had a massage before. And she said, take your top off, in her accent. I can't do a Polish accent. Take your top off, no, lie down. That's Scottish. Take your top off, lie down on the couch. It's close enough. It's a little Slavic. It's fine. And I lie down. And you know how those tables with the holes in where you put your face in? Because I'm ever so slightly larger than normal people, my face didn't really fit in the hole. So my face was like this. She said, I will now start a massage. If you've ever seen anyone's elbows before, they usually look like this. Okay? But her elbows, the pointed elbows of doom. By the way, she had wonderful nails. They were lovely, well painted, sort of dark red. Just like the pen that I used to fill out the form. So she used these horrendous elbows to push into my back. Now, normal massage, you grab the massage area and you massage like this or something. Her technique was stick the elbow in as hard as possible and hold. And then she would say, Simon, does it hurt now? And then I say, yeah, maybe. Then I said, why don't we suggest a scale, 1 to 10 maybe. And so she stuck her elbow back in the middle of my bottom of my back, the middle of my bottom of my back. And she said, does it hurt now? And I said, maybe 23.4%. And she laughed. We had a great giggle. And then she said, do you work on computer? And I said, yes, I do work on a computer. I work too much. Everyone tells me I work too much. I do too many things on the computer. But then I said, children are expensive. And then the second red flag, the same color as the pen that I used to fill out that evil form. Why not just drown them? Completely unbidden, out of nowhere. She just suggested I drown my children. Then she continued up my back, going from each sore spot to sore spot. I would say, yes, that hurts. That seems to smart quite a bit. And she would jam her elbow in. And I imagine her face, I couldn't see her face at the time. And my face was like this. Oh. Ouch, yes, that does smart a little bit. And then as she did it, she said, tell me when the pain subsides. And she would push harder and harder and harder. And it would hurt just an ever so slightly little bit. As my face was squished against the little tiny toilet seat cover that she had on the end of the table, she said, why not turn around? Actually, my eyebrows were sticking a little bit through there. Roll over on your back and we will try the neck a little bit. Now, I had a little bit of a mild concussion. I had a little bit of a headache. All the blood was rushing from my back area to my head. She said, do you need any help? And I said, no. I've been practicing to do my tealk, which is where you're lying down and then you sit straight up without touching your hands or your elbows on the floor. Like this. And so then I'd lied on my back after sitting up and rolling over. Then she started massaging my head. And towards the end, Simon, have you ever heard concussion before? Yes, I've heard of concussions. No, have you had concussion before? And I said, yes, of course. When I was in Canada, I smacked my head on the edge of the desk and I had a compound concussion with the snowboarding and stuff. I couldn't remember the word for snowboard. And so she said, you're not quite right yet, are you? And then I thought, hey, you're not quite right either. But she was lovely. You had a great sense of humor. A little dark. And the other red flag, she was rubbing the very top of my neck. And that was where the part where it really, really hurts. Oh, is this a bit tender? Yes, it's a little tender, but please don't say it like that. Well, you seem to like to hurt yourself a lot. So I thought maybe that you would enjoy it. And then stopped. I couldn't see her face at the moment. I just heard, ha 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 ha. She kept asking me, do you feel okay, Simon? Do you feel okay? Like she'd poisoned me and was asking whether it had taken effect yet. It's now time to sit up, so I did my teal thing again. And she handed me a glass of water. When she handed it to me like this. Like she was checking whether the poison had taken effect and was doubling the dose. You liked some water, Simon. Are you feeling okay? I leave the room. When I come back, I hope you are not the first patient of mine to pass out. Nah, you'll be fine. You could carry me, right? You could drag me out to the hospital. No, I leave you there on floor. So she left. I came out. We exchanged funds. I finally worked out that I was there for 2 hours, so she charged me appropriately, which I was happy to pay, being alive and all at the end, and she let me go. And to this day, since yesterday, I'm grateful for being alive. It was a close call.